When the President of the European Council, Charles Michel, and the President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, met with Turkish President Erdogan, there was only one seat prepared for the leader of the European Union. Commission President von der Leyen was forced to take the sofa instead, leading to a scandal the press dubbed Sofagate. The incident raised some burning questions. Who is really in charge of the European Union? Democracy is a cornerstone of the European Union, yet arguably its most important leader isn't chosen directly by the people. This has led to many European citizens calling for significant reforms. Some even demand a single president of the European Union to act as the sole leader on the international stage. The President of the European Commission, the head of the executive branch of the EU, is the closest thing the EU has to a leader. Until 2014, the President of the Commission was appointed by the European Council, comprised of each member state's head of state. In 2009, the Lisbon Treaty came into effect to make the EU more democratic. The political parties of the European Parliament took this as an opportunity to try out the Spitzenkandidaten process, or lead candidate process. Each political party put forward one candidate who would be appointed President of the Commission should their party receive the most seats. Think of the parliamentary system in many European countries. The Prime Minister, the head of the executive, is usually the leader of the political party with the most seats in the parliament. This was a bold move from the parliament parties, but it paid off. When the European People's Party received the most votes and put forward Jean-Claude Juncker as their candidate, the European Council accepted him. For the first time in EU history, the head of the executive was chosen by the citizenry. The process didn't last, however. In the 2019 European elections, the EPP won the most votes again, but this time, the European Council didn't accept their candidate for President of the Commission, Manfred Weber. A compromise was found, and Ursula von der Leyen was chosen instead. For some, this was a significant breach of the European Union's democratic values. It was unacceptable for the European Council to overturn the choice of the European citizenry. With the 2024 European elections looming over the horizon, some political parties have already announced they would not be putting forward a lead candidate, and the chances of the Spitzenkandidaten process making a return seem bleak. So what now? Here are the 4 options for the EU. The first option is to maintain the status quo and continue allowing the European Council to appoint the Commission President. The second option would be to reinstate the Spitzenkandidaten process, like in 2014. The third option would be to allow the citizenry to directly elect the President of the Commission, similarly to how the President is elected in France. An ambitious fourth option would be to combine the post of the President of the Council and the Commission into one single President of the European Union. With one person at the helm, incidents like Sofagate would never happen again. Former British MEP Andrew Duff puts it best. If the two presidents say exactly the same thing, there's duplication. If they differ, there's division. The idea of the Commission President being elected by the people is very popular among the people too. 64% of the European citizens want the Commission President to be directly elected, with only 22% being expressly against it. But what do you think? Does the EU need one single leader? And should the citizens elect them? Let us know in the comments, and please subscribe and like the video if you enjoy this type of content. And also, please consider signing up to Patreon if you want to support the channel further. Until next time.